If you've got Eternal, switch it to the preview network. We're running kind of this preview environment to kind of test all the underlying tech before we launch on mainnet. And we thought it'd be fun to host a vote for everybody's favorite ice cream flavor.
All right. Sorry if you guys noticed a little cut there. We were trying to get the governance portal set up. You actually have to set up a preview wallet to interact with it right now. But fortunately, you can come straight to the site, connect your wallet on the this preview sundaeswap.finance. You can see the link up here, governance.preview.sundaeswap.finance. And then on Eternal, you go to the bottom right-hand corner, switch that to preview. And once you're in preview, you can come to this website. You're going to have to make a new wallet though, but I just made a quick throwaway wallet. So we're actually on the site right here, right now. In the top right-hand corner, you can see get more tokens. So we're going to go ahead and click that. We've already got our Eternal wallet connected. So I just requested the tokens. We're good to go there. And then looking through the site here, we see a few different options. We see actually an option to create a proposal, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, right now we have that locked down just because we're focused. We want kind of to funnel people to one proposal. But once we launch on mainnet, the idea is that anybody who, there'll be a process for it to go through creating a temperature check on our forum. But anybody will be able to create a proposal for what they would like to see happen. And so right now you can see there we're running a vote for kind of the community's favorite ice cream flavor. So if you want to click vote now,
see if we got our tokens yet.
Try refreshing the page.
Made
Cool.
me a whale.
So it looks like you've.
All right, cool. So now we can click vote now, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so, for each proposal, there'll be like a detailed write-up of, what the author specifically, is trying to convince you of, whether that's, disperse funds for this amount or add this feature or, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? In this case, I'm explaining how I got the list of options, because there's a lot of options to choose from, so I had to narrow it down somehow. And then you can go ahead and pick your favorite.
Oh, there's an other.
Mm-hmm. And so if you see right below that, there's a comment. And so, we allow you to attach a comment to your vote. This can be used for a number of things.
Can that be the other?
Yeah, exactly. So one thing that you could use the comment field for is, an other option. Another thing that you could use it for is, certain big members of the community may want to justify their vote. I'm voting no because I think it's detrimental in this way because they know their vote's going to be scrutinized.
Yeah.
For example, a bunch of people are probably going to download the vote database and see what you voted for, or what I voted for, or what these big kind of Sundae wallets vote for. The Sundae team will have a policy of recusing ourselves from most votes. So kind of those details will be released. But yeah, see, one thing I wanted to call out while you were voting there was no transaction details, right? It didn't show you, I'm using these transaction ins and these transaction out and this fee. It's because it's not a transaction. We're using the wallet to sign your vote, so it's still cryptographically secure, but there was no transaction fee, so it's actually free to vote. And then if you go over to check my vote, you can look up, maybe you've forgotten what you voted, or you want to kind of verify that it got on chain. So you can go ahead and it requires another signature. Just so that people can't look up arbitrary people's votes while the vote is ongoing, and you'll see information about your vote and see that manually verify button.
Yep, vote other, and then cookie dough for my comment. And then where's the verify other that you were talking about?
Yeah, so there's that button that's grayed out right now, and so I went into this in more detail in a video with Andrew Westberg on his Nerd Out channel. So go give that a watch if you're interested in the kind of nitty gritty technical details.
Yep, we'll put the link for that down below for Andrew.
Awesome. the way that we keep all of this secure is by kind of an hourly commitment. So once per hour, we go through and publish a digest of everyone's votes on chain. And that way you can actually verify. And if you want, I can share my screen and show you what that looks like.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. So I voted for raspberry, obviously the best flavor. But I can go and manually verify this. And what that does is we kind of provide this cryptographic information you need to verify your vote. So this is what that cryptographic proof looks like. Again, that Nerd Out video goes into detail about what all this is. But if I switch back, we've actually built something really cool, or well, we haven't. The C Explorer team has. So if I copy that into my clipboard, and then I go and view the on-chain transaction, this opens up that transaction on C Explorer. And so you can see this was published 11 minutes ago, right? So we do this once every hour. And it includes this hash, which is that commitment to all of the votes. And this information you can paste down here and you can check it. And so that's them validating that every step of this cryptographic proof is indeed valid. And so now it's impossible for Sundae Swap Labs, or kind of more realistically, somebody who hacks our servers, to change the vote. If they do, it'll be noticeable because all of these on-chain commitments will show that that wasn't what people voted. And so it's kept secure without having to publish tons of data on-chain.
That's very cool. I mean, that's going to save some communities, thousands and thousands of dollars in transaction fees.
Yeah. So like some numbers I throw around, the Cardano community is still small, but the vote that we hosted for our scoopers saw just over 20,000 votes. So if you imagine a community 10 times that size as Cardano grows, just in transaction fees for an Agora style vote where it's all smart contracts, that could cost upwards of 200,000 ADA for the community. And even if you're doing metadata style voting, where every vote is included in the metadata of the transactions, that's 0.18 ADA, that's 36,000 ADA for 200,000 people. Whereas this solution costs 0 ADA.